Today we're gonna look at the 1-year-old toddler who is actually allergic to her own tears. I want you guys to meet Ivy, who actually has a rare condition that makes her sensitive to water. Welcome back to the series of Meet the Person. We're in the series where we bring light to different conditions that you would probably never even know about. If you guys remember, we had the teen who was allergic to water. Let's play a few clips.
I am allergic to water. One of the main things that people are confused about is how you can be allergic to water when your body is 75% water.
Now, it seems like the conditions are very similar. We're gonna get into more depth here on Meet the Person series. Welcome to Meet the Person series, and we're gonna meet. It's time to meet.
Who's been able to do what I do?
The Meet the Person series on Reaction Time. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Reaction Time, and in this episode, we're gonna see how this young toddler goes by day to day with an allergy to water when your body reacts to something that makes up 70% of a human in a negative way. Now, of course, be as respectful as possible, just like you guys were when we brought light to the issue of the teen who is allergic to water, except this one's a baby. We're gonna look at what causes the condition, how does a toddler deal with the condition, how the parents help out, and as we know, there's no actual cure yet, as it's still not a very researched and pretty rare condition. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Before we begin, don't forget the socials are here. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Like most toddlers, Ivy loves the water, but in her case, bath time can only last a few seconds.
Even a few seconds is enough to cause hives and more allergic reactions by your body.
I want to see your feet.
Now, as you guys can see, the top has not touched water for very long, and the bottom has almost instant allergic reaction. You can clearly see where the line draws. Now, weird fact I'm just gonna throw out there, I'm actually allergic to aloe vera, which I didn't know until recently. I put it all over my face. It looked very similar to something like this. My whole face just got really red, and it started burning.
Turned red with painful blisters.
I would rub her with a towel that they would kind of break open.
So what's going on?
Ivy is allergic to water.
Ivy is allergic to water. If you guys type allergic to water, you can actually see Ivy as the main picture used. It's called aquagenic urticaria or urticaria. Usually an itchy skin reaction occurs with any contact of water, no matter if it's really hot, really cold, in between. Now, can a human actually be allergic to water? Now, of course, the toddler can still drink water because it doesn't actually make contact with the skin except for the lips. Now, the allergic reaction can occur with anything. Very, very humid environments, moist environments, and even touching snow.
Get it off of her.
That's right. All water, hot or cold, causes Ivy to have a severe allergic reaction.
As if she actually got sunburned on her forearm.
Limit her outdoor play so she stays clean. But some things are impossible to.
Very, very harsh allergic reaction. Now imagine being a toddler and not being able to play outdoors, not being able to go out in the rain, or when you do, you actually have a chance of being in pain for a very long time. That's very discouraging and disheartening. But again, it's just a lot of effort that the parents have to put up with in order to keep their baby from experiencing that pain.
She's allergic to her own tears.
Now just think about that. A toddler allergic to their own tears. How often do babies cry? So a newborn actually cries an average of 2 hours a day. So out of those 2 hours, there's a possibility of tears coming down her face and burning, which makes her cry even more, and then it becomes a cycle, a non-stop chain reaction of an allergic reaction on the face.
Ivy's baby sister Grace doesn't have the condition.
I want to play with my sister. I want to be in the bathtub. I want to splash, play, laugh, and no, she'll sit there on the sidelines kind of doomed.
Now imagine what goes through her head. She doesn't understand why she's not allowed to. She feels like her parents are doing this.
Ivy is cleaned with wet wipes.
Put your arm up.
It's absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, you can't even put it into words how that makes you feel as a father.
When Ivy was born, she loved the water.
No rashes, no sign of no pain, nothing bothering her.
Then at 8 months, mysterious red hives began to appear.
I do anything that every other mom would do, and you eliminate all the bath products, check your laundry detergent, check your fabric softener.
Imagine your baby being diagnosed with the most rare allergic reaction of all time. All the steps you must take to even figure out that it is your baby that's allergic to water.
Brittany says she tried using distilled and purified water, but it didn't work.
She can feel the reaction coming, and she can feel the heat.
Ivy will say, "Mommy, ouch, hurt." She'll say it's hot.
We kept going to the doctor, like, what's going on? They kept saying, well, she's obviously having an allergic reaction, but we don't know to what.
The answer finally came when they were referred to pediatric specialist Dr. Douglas McMahon in St. Paul, Minnesota.
I've actually never seen a case of it.
He examined Ivy and performed a test.
We did a water test in the clinic where we basically took a rag. So water and then put it on her, and you can really see the longer the exposure, the worse she is.
Dr. McMahon made a diagnosis.
Aquagenic urticaria.
Well, at first I thought, what is that?
There it is. They completely diagnosed her. A rash, which I'm very surprised a doctor could even diagnose because it's so rare. They would diagnose everything else except for that.
Aquagenic urticaria is extremely rare and affects fewer than 100 people in the U.S. Its cause is unknown, and there is no cure.
100 people out of 300 million plus people in the US. That's how rare it is.
I think it's baffling because a lot of people think our body's made of water. How can we react to water? We need water, and so how can we react to it? And so that's why so much intrigue about it.
Ivy is prescribed antihistamines to help control the severity of her flare-ups. Luckily, she can drink water with no allergic reaction, and her parents are hoping for the best.
Sometimes you just feel so hopeless. The future is very scary.
So yes, a very sad story. Now there's another report on it, and what's even more amazing, as you guys can see here, there is a GoFundMe for Ivy. I'm going to be making my donation right now, and you guys can make yours. I'll put that information in the description. No, you guys don't have to donate anything, but only if you want to help the parents, because obviously when a kid has a disorder like this, it's going to be more expensive. This is all done by her mother, Brittany Angerman. So far, they have a $100,000 goal. They raised $59,300. I'm going to donate right now. Okay, guys, I just donated to the cause. You really gotta think about this. What if this was your baby suffering from a rare allergic condition? I would want the most help I can get. So you can see donor name. I donated to Ivy Lynn, which is the girl sponsored by her mother, an amount of $500. Now you guys, even a $1 donation is gonna help her. Make sure to use the right link. It's gonna be in the description. And I think if we all can help Ivy reach the goal of $100,000, that's gonna show everyone how much we can actually help them out. Now we're gonna see another report done by Fox News.
It's essential to living, but for one Hastings toddler, any type of contact with water is very dangerous.
And now her parents must figure out ways to keep her healthy without giving little Ivy any water to drink or bathe in. Fox 9's Christina Palladino here with more on this rare condition. Christina, I've never heard of anything like this.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. These parents tried everything to figure out what was going on with their daughter. It all started about 6 months ago. Her reactions are so bad, she even gets blisters from sweating or tears on her face.
Guys, I really want you to envision not even being able to sweat. You're gonna want to be in cool environments all the time. You can't go out to the beach. Not because of the beach and the water at the beach, but because you might sweat if it's really hot and start breaking out all over. I can't even fathom to think what that would be like.
With her bright blue eyes and adorable smile, Ivy Angerman is full of energy and curiosity like any 18-month-old child. Her parents say she's a happy toddler, except when it comes to bath time. She was recently diagnosed with aquagenic urticaria, a rare allergy to water, which causes severe hives.
The only bright side I can see here is that none of these allergic reactions cause any life-threatening conditions. It's just very painful conditions, which is probably exhausting. But so far, it seems like the girl is healthy.
Absolutely breaks your heart.
I thought about, is she ever going to be able to go to daycare? Is she ever going to be able to go to public school? Is she going to ever be able to go in the ocean?
And also, just imagine if any of these kids that were very unkind to her found out she's allergic to water. Now imagine them trying to spray her with water, like water bottles, like actual bullies. That could be a nightmare.
Women have been told by their doctors that Ivy may be the youngest person to ever be diagnosed with the condition. Symptoms normally appear in teenage years.
Teenage years, just like the girl we reacted to. If you don't know her as well, you can also check out her YouTube channel. She was a teen. This is obviously a toddler. Doctors said super rare to have been diagnosed at this age. The teen even shows raw footage of what it feels like to take a bath. If you guys want to learn more, and of course, you can follow her socials.
We're on antihistamines, which seems to be helping the severity of the reactions.
But the couple says little Ivy can only be in the water for up to 15 seconds before her skin starts to burn and develops blisters. Brittany took this video of her reaction to show to doctors. They're also concerned about the long-term effects of the antihistamines. Experts say to minimize Ivy's reactions, they need to purify their water systems and get central air so she doesn't overheat. The family is in the process of moving out of their home, which was built in 1901. Until then, they'll do everything in their power to keep Ivy pain-free and full of joy.
Now this is why I think the donations for the GoFundMe are so important. So obviously they lived in a house in 1901 and they're trying to move out to a house that has a good water filtration system, a nice cooling system as well to keep Ivy cold. If you guys don't mind, I think anything would help, to be honest. And I think these parents are going to be super grateful.
It's just a hope that someday she can drink water and be able to live a somewhat normal life.
Ivy's parents tell me at this point there is no cure, and it's not a condition she can just grow out of. In fact, it only gets worse. They're hoping to get more answers from the Mayo Clinic.
They said this condition only gets worse. And guys, as you can see, there's a lot of coverage on Ivy Ingerman. You guys can check out more information if you want. Now, there was a recent report, NBC News, that says mom of toddler allergic to water says her condition is actually getting worse. This is more recent. It was about a year ago. She told People magazine that 21-month-old daughter, who's actually more like 33 months old now, her allergic reactions are getting worse because she's becoming immune to the treatments called antihistamines, which is supposed to help allergic reactions. They said now she hides and doesn't want to go into the bathroom or even outside. A quote taken by the mother says, "I wonder if one day her throat will start to swell up when she drinks," which is one of the biggest fears the mom has. We don't know if she'll be able to go to daycare ever or what job she'll be able to have in the future. Just think about that. How this condition can affect you in so many different aspects of life. There are just so many unknowns. Cause it a lot of stress, but we get through it because we have to focus on Ivy. That's gonna wrap it up for the video. If you have any more people that you want me to react to and raise awareness, hopefully they have some sort of fundraiser pages as well that we can all contribute and help, because I think this series is more than just showing what some people are going through. I think it can actually be an awesome platform that all of you guys can help out. Of course, it's totally up to you. It's totally optional. Don't feel like you have to do anything. That's only if you want to help the cause. Suggest more people that you think I should react to here on Reaction Time. Send it to me, reactiontimevideos@gmail.com, or tweet it at me, or tag me on Instagram, DM me on Instagram. Hopefully you guys try to help Ivy in any way possible. It doesn't even have to be money. Maybe you can raise awareness to your friends. I'll see you guys soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, peace out.